What's up, everybody? Ryan here, guest spot off the top rope for WrestleRant Studios, and today I wanted to talk about some comments I saw on a video about the Bloodline, and the comments that were in that video were basically saying that the Bloodline is the most overrated faction of all time. And you know, I'm somebody that's more old school. I love the NWO, I love the Four Horsemen, I love DX, but I can appreciate this faction because it truly does make sense. They really are family. It's been a great plot and storyline. It's been going on for now well over a year. Obviously, some different factions like the Four Horsemen went on for a long time, but what I like about the Bloodline, and the reason why I don't think it's overrated, and I actually think the opposite, is because if you looked at the NWO was awesome at first. It was amazing. And then, I mean, everybody, plus the lady that did the lunch in the back for the wrestlers was on the NWO. I mean, it was getting out of hand, and they just blew it up too fast. Where this, I really appreciate that they have kept with the storyline. They haven't made it silly. They've added certain things. They had some, they've had a great blowout at WrestleMania, but it's still working, and I think it'll work for a while. So not only do I not think it's overrated, because I think that's a ridiculous claim, I would say it's still underrated, because I would put it in my top probably 10, even top 5 all-time factions, which I would have never thought I would say. But I really do appreciate the fact that they're trying something that makes sense. It isn't wacky. Everything's not a comedy spot. And it really has shown how good the Usos are, which makes me happy, because I know that there were some issues with, some substances and some charges before with some of the Usos. And, you hate to see stuff like that happen. I mean, it was a similar thing that happened to Jeff Hardy, who's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. And there was a while there where I thought Jimmy and Jey may not get any work because of what was going on. So now to see, 3 or 4 years later, them being a part of what is now, in my opinion, one of the top 10 greatest factions of all time, is just incredible, and it's really cool. And I was not like a huge fan of those when they first came up, just because I felt like they needed to maybe earn it. Maybe I was just being tough on them because they had that bloodline, no pun intended. But no, I was completely wrong. They're fantastic. Roman can be corny sometimes. He can be shoved down your throat, but he is a necessary factor in this faction. He is the leader of all this. He's the ratings. He is the draw. He's the almost like the Thanos in a sense. And it works. It works so well. So shout out to the WWE, and to those comments saying that this is the most overrated faction. I think you need to get your eyes or your ears checked. I don't know if you're watching too many TikToks or something, but yeah, that's just absolutely not the case, and you should probably just go to bed or something. All right, well, that's it for me. Thank you for having me on the channel, Pete. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you're still here. Leave a comment saying, go to bed.